Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unboxing box number 1 from Home Craftology. So first of all, I think I need to explain what box number 1 actually is. I did an unboxing maybe a couple of weeks ago, I think, of the largest diamond painting package delivery that I have ever had, and it was from Home Craftology. My wife and I had looked through the website and decided to splurge on some diamond paintings, and the order came and it was all wrapped up together. In total there were 8 boxes, so pretty big package. If you want to see it, I will put a link in the description so you can see how it came and how I had to move to a bigger table so that I could record it. Anyway, in that one I unboxed, I just picked one box at random and I did an unboxing, and you can see that in that video. Then the rest of the boxes that were left, I just labelled them 1 to 7, and I'm going to work my way through them. So this is the first one, box number 1. I haven't opened any of the boxes. The Home Craftology, these are the older boxes. They have recently changed and they now have a thumbnail and the name of the canvas on the outside of the box. Not too long ago they didn't do that, so I ended up with 8 boxes and no idea what was in each box. So go and have a look at box number 1. So I'll take the label off it, don't need that anymore, and we'll have a look at the actual Home Craftology box. So Home Craftology's kits come in a box, not a bubble bag or anything like that, a proper cardboard box. As you can see, they have their logo on it. This is the Home Craftology logo, and it says Home Craftology Premium 5D Diamond Painting Kit. Then we have instructions: unravel canvas in small sections as you work, dip the pen tool in the wax to help pick up rhinestones, match the symbols on the canvas to the colours on the legend, get in the zone and create your masterpiece. And that's pretty much it. We also have the logo on the end of the box, but we are more interested in what is inside the box. So as I said, I haven't opened any of them, so I don't know which diamond painting this is, but we are about to find out. So take out the contents, and the first thing that we see is a black bag. The Home Craftology kits now come in these black bags, and the idea is if you are a type of person that takes your diamond painting with you, maybe on a short vacation, maybe even to work, maybe to a friend, maybe over to a diamond painting group, you can put your work in progress in this bag. Basically just roll it up with the drills on the outside. You can pop it in here and you can take it wherever you want to go. So that is the idea behind the bag. It has drawstrings as well, so you can pull it closed, but we're more interested in what is inside. So here we have diamond painting. It's actually number 2 when I think about it, but this is box number 1 of the 7 that were left. So this time it is rolled with the canvas, the print on the outside. Most of the time it's on the inside. Doesn't make any difference really, but it's just that we can see what it is already. So it is a snowman. So the canvas comes wrapped in a blue ribbon. Again, I always think it's quite a nice thing with the bag as well. If you decide to gift a diamond painting to a friend, it comes with its own little bag and a little ribbon tied on it, which is quite nice. So we'll take the ribbon off and we'll look at the drills first, I think, even though we know what the diamond painting is, if I can get them out. They are pretty tight. So I'll just put the Snowman to the side. We can have a look at that in a bit, if it doesn't roll off the table. Okay, so the first thing we'll look at is the kit. Now, as I said, Home Craftology have relatively recently upgraded their kits. So if you buy a kit from Home Craftology, this is not the kit that you will get. They have improved the tweezers. They now supply the metal, very sharp, pointy tweezers. So it won't be these ones. These are the flimsy tin ones. They're very soft, and it can make it difficult. You have to squeeze pretty hard to try and get the drill. When you do that, the drill will tend to pop away. These aren't the best tweezers, but as I said, they have upgraded now, so they now supply the proper, like, really good quality pointed tweezers. So no more of the cheapies. We get a diamond painting pen, and we get a pink squidgy. Slides over the pen, and the purpose of that is it makes the pen a bit thicker, makes it a bit more comfortable, and it's soft and spongy, so it's a bit more comfortable than just holding a plastic straw. But just a basic diamond painting pen with the normal tip. A lot of diamond painting kits come with a pink pen, some come with a blue pen. It really doesn't matter, they're all the same. It's a plastic straw, and they all use the same tip. So it's a brass insert in the end, and it's just totally typical diamond painting pen. Then we have a tray, and the tray has a spout or a nozzle, which makes it better to pour the drills back into containers or bags, especially Tic Tac containers. This nozzle is exactly the right size to fit in the top of a Tic Tac container if that's what you use, so very handy for that. They have angled sides, and I've spoke about this a lot, but again, I'm always conscious of people dropping in for the very first time and maybe looking for some tips and hints and that sort of thing. So if you do get a tray with a kit and it has angled sides like this, they're not straight up and down. When you put your tray on the table and you've got your drills in it, if you accidentally touch this side or that side, the tray will very easily flip over, and your drills will flip over as well. They'll land on your diamond painting, and then you need to use your tweezers to pick the drills back off and put them back in the tray. It is very irritating. So it is something that you'll learn. Once you've flipped them a few times, you will learn not to do it. But again, just for people who may be new and are waiting on their diamond painting kit coming, if you get a tray with angled sides, just be careful not to touch the edge when you've got your drills in it, because you will be spending time picking them up. So that's it, basic kit. Final thing is the pink wax. Home Craftology put their pink wax in a little container. It's a screw top, and they supply, nearly lost it, they supply a disc of pink wax, and like all the other pink wax, it has a clear cover. So again, if you're new and you're trying to load up your pen, trying to press it in the wax and you're not getting anywhere, just remember there's a clear film on it that you have to peel back before you try and pick up the wax. So nice little container, keep the wax in, keeps dust, hair, all that sort of stuff off, and helps to prevent the wax from drying out. So handy to have a little container for your wax. So that is it. But as I said, this is the old kit. the new kit, you get much better tweezers. So we'll put this to the side, and we will have a look at the drills. Again, this is the old kit, and the drills come in strings of small bags that contain about 200 drills each. This is a thing of the past now. If you buy from Home Craftology now, you get resealable, labelled and numbered bags, which are perfect to work from. No prep time, but I'll talk about that in a minute once I open this bag. So the bags have a glue strip normally down the side. The hard part's trying to find it. And this is the noisiest part of the video, so I'll try and hurry up and get it done. Okay, so that is it. So as I said, this is the old kit with all these small bags that you have to count individually before you do anything. It takes a long time. You also have to cut these bags open, so you end up with a lot of plastic waste. Nowadays you don't get kits like this. The drills come in smaller than this, but this type of bag with the resealable part at the top, and it will have the number, the drill number and the DMC code on the bag. So all you will have is a bag for each colour, or if you have an awful lot of one colour, you may get 2 bags of that colour. So just to explain what I mean, if you look at the key, it's folded a bit weird. So you can see the key here. This is an old one. It doesn't even have the numbers down the side. So you can't just, looking at it, you can't just tell immediately how many colours you have. So the first thing that I would do, try and make myself some space here, is I would grab a pen and I would number them. So just in numerical order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so we have 33 colours in this diamond painting. The new keys have the numbers already printed, so you just pick it up, look at it, 1, 2, and it would have 33. So you would have the resealable bags, and they would have the number 1, and they would have the DMC code, which is this number here. On these older ones it says ID, on the new ones it says DMC. It makes it a bit less confusing. DMC code is a standard number for a colour. The one that I normally mention is 310. If you see 310, it is black, and if companies use the DMC code, you see 310, it's always black. If I pick just one at random, this one, 3340, so put that out of the way. 3340 is this one here. So on this, all you see is 3340 and one bag. On the other kits, the new kits, you have one bag of everything. So we have 3340 for the DMC code, and we have one bag. So If we use our pen again, then we say okay, we've got one bag of that. Now that is how you would work the new ones as well, but with the new ones, most of them it will be one bag, so it's really fast to check them. If we go to check our 310s here, if it had been the new kit, it would be one big bag probably of 310s. Here we've got 64 individual small bags. So what we have to do is find the 310s, which is this string here, and count them. So we're checking that we've got 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 64, 310. So we'll go back to the sheet, 310, 64, check. Now, in the time it took me to check that one colour, if it had been the new kits, I would be finished checking them, because it's just one bag of each, and they're all numbered. So it's just really fast. This is really slow, and then when you actually want to start using your 310, you have to cut these bags open. They're too small to realistically use as you work, so you would cut these bags open, pour them into a different container, or cut the bag open, put it in your tray, use these, and then open the next one, use them. A really slow way to do it. So they don't do this anymore. That's the big thing. So even though you're watching this and you're thinking Home Craftology, oh yeah, they do the small bags. They used to do the small bags. This is old stock. So if you buy anything from them now, it doesn't matter how small the kit is or how big the kit is, it will be resealable bags. So a huge improvement. If you don't like prepping up, which I don't. So what we would do is go through all this. At 3340, I would throw that over here. I've checked the 310s. I would put that over to the side as well. So then I have a pile of numbers that I've checked. I'll just pick this one. So again, we're looking at the number in the bag, 413. So we look for 413. They're in numerical order, so quite easy to find. 413, 6 bags. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. So 413, 6 bags. Correct. I would do that, just pick these up at random, check off the drills once I'm sure that they have the correct number of bags. And then once you're finished, you should have a check mark next to every number. If you don't, you have to contact Home Craftology, the customer support, and tell them that you bought whatever kit it is and you are missing so many bags of whatever. Again, this is the old style. Now it would be probably, if you had a DMC code missing, you would just be saying I'm missing the bag of 414's number 8 in this kit. But it would be missing one bag of DMC 414 rather than 8 small bags or 19 bags or 64 bags. It would probably be one bag. So I'm missing a bag of whichever DMC code is, if they are missing. And they will send them out to you for free, obviously. And you probably wait, I would guess, about 2 weeks maybe. So it's a good idea to check all this before you even start, because if you find that you're working through and you're getting close to finishing your diamond painting, then you suddenly realise that you're short, because it could be, again, it's different now, but And this, with this sort of thing, it could be, instead of 64 bags, I had 63. So I wouldn't notice I was short until I started getting close to the end of the diamond painting. Then you have to wait, say, 2 weeks to get the drills to finish the picture. So not as big an issue, a lot easier to find things now when it's just single bags and you don't have all of this to count and all of this to cut and all of the plastic waste that it produces. So I have a quick scan. I have bought a lot of Home Craftology kits, so I've got a really good idea what they're like. They have also upgraded the drills. They've upgraded pretty much everything. The drills are now better than these ones. They are more square. These are square drills. They fit very, very closely together, and out of all the 43 diamond painting companies that I've bought from, the new DAC drills are the best fitting square drills I've tried yet. I've just finished one called Roaring Tiger, and the drills are really, really good. I did a comparison video, a direct comparison, about how well they fit compared to Diamond Art Club's new square drills, and I'll put a link in the video if you're interested and want to see that, because I know that a lot of people get put off using square drills because of the irregular gaps around them, and they spend a lot of time trying to get everything lined up. If you watch the video, it's pretty obvious which ones are the best as far as fitting goes. So maybe something that you'd want to look at if square drills drive you nuts. So just having a quick skim through the bags, checking that the drills are nice and loose, they aren't clumped together, and everything looks fine. But I'll check the rest of the numbers later. It'd be a very long video if I was going to go through everything. So just looking at the drills, they look really good actually. I'm not sure if these are actually the new ones. The back of the drills, the base is perfectly flat. They don't have little dimples in them. So I don't know if this is actually the new drills, but they've still packaged them in the old way. I won't find out until I start doing the diamond painting. It will become apparent very quickly once I start putting drills down with the light pad behind, because the new drills are just really, really good. So it's going to be interesting to find out. So that's the drills, and a lot of plastic. Again, you won't get this if you buy any kits from Home Craftology from now on. I actually ordered these just before they switched over, so I wouldn't have had all this to count. And as I said, in total there's 8 boxes in that order that I put in, so I've got thousands of little bags to count. So fun and games. The other thing is, these bags are so small, you get these individual ones, it can be quite easy to lose them. So I'm just putting them in a neat heap on the floor just now, and I'll check these later, make sure I've got all the drills. So just try and get all this back. There we go. Okay, so that is it. The key, as I said, it has changed. They now come with the numbers 1 to whatever colours, and it's so much faster. And if you're totally new and you don't have any kind of storage system, it's really easy to work from resealable bags. So now we can finally look at the canvas, and you can see, I'm just checking the back. I wasn't sure if this was going to be the really old style canvas, but it isn't. It's the newer style, but it's not the newest. The guillotine didn't work quite well in that one. But the new canvas is slightly different as well. The actual canvas is the same. The really good thing about it is it's self-flattening. So if you look at the back of the canvas, it's got something on it, I don't know what it is, but it's very different from a lot of the diamond painting canvases are very starchy and scratchy. This has, it feels like some kind of material on the back, and I don't know if that's what makes it self-flattening. But basically all you have to do is roll it out and leave it sitting and it will lay flat. So this was an upgrade they did a few months back, but they have improved on that. The new canvases have a wavy edge which stops, you can see maybe just here, you see the threads are fraying. The wavy edges stop that happening, so you don't get these sort of strands. Sometimes you'll get threads that actually come off and they can end up sticking to your glue. So the latest upgrade is the wavy edge to stop any fraying. But the actual canvas is the same, so it's, even though it's an older kit, it's still self-flattening. We have the thumbnail of the Snowman, and we have the key. So the key on the canvas is actually numbered, so you don't have to write anything down the side. It's just that normally when I diamond paint, I have the diamond painting is covered apart from the area that I work on. I work on sections. I can let you see, every time you see a video there's always a diamond painting underneath. So this is what I'm working on at the moment, and you can see I use release paper and I break everything up into sections. So get back to this one. Oh, going the wrong way. So if I have this on the table and I have it covered with these mats, I can't see the key. So I use the paper key as my reference. So what I do with it is turn it that way so it doesn't roll. When I'm using the key, what I would do is I would fold it and then fold it. I would probably fold this back just so that I can still see the numbers, because I work with the numbers. My containers are numbered 1 to 90 because 90 is the most colours that I've used so far. So I don't change the labels on the containers, I work by numbers. So that's why I need to see the number here, because what I would do is I would look on the canvas. Just pick an example. We have these, I won't pick numbers because normally, yeah, they've got 1 is 1, 2 is 2, so that's pretty easy. It's not always the case, but we'll say T. There's a white background, a capital T. So if I look at capital T, that's number 21. So I would look for container number 21, I would use those drills. I don't write the symbols because the symbols change all the time. This is DMC code 818. The colour will always be the same, but if I have another kit, number 21 probably will not be 818. So if I keep it just the number, it's always the same. Like 21 is always 21. The colour will change. So I don't need to change anything else. I don't need to change anything. Those labels have been on those containers since I started doing it this way, 1 to 90, and I never have to change them. So I like that, it's quicker. So that's how I work it anyway. I do actually have a video thinking about it. If you want to see how I label them, I'll post a link up in the video, in the description. So we'll have a look, and you can see why there's a lot of black in this. Lay it down. So You can see it's quite long but very narrow, so it's 25 centimeters across, 80 centimeters down. SQ means square, it would be RD if it was round. So I'll just scroll it up because I can't get the camera high enough to get the whole thing in. So this is the Snowman. So hopefully I get this done. What is this? This is September. Hopefully I get this done in time for Christmas. So we actually have the Snowman, and then we have his reflection at the bottom. So quite a nice little Christmassy diamond painting. As I said, a lot of 310, a lot of pink as well, number 2. It looks pretty cool, I like it. And that's it, box number 1. As I said, I have 7, or had 7 boxes with numbers on them. So the next time I do Home Craftology unboxing, it will be box number 2. So that was Home Craftology box number 1 of 7 from the big package that I received. As you saw, a little snowman on top of ice with his reflection on the ice. So this actually is a kit. Now I have to think because it's been a while. I think it's 5. There's actually 5 snowmen that come as one kit, but they obviously come in individual boxes. So we have another 4 snowmen to find. They all have sort of different expressions, different poses, so they'll be coming up pretty soon. So yeah, this is, as I said, this is the old style Home Craftology kit, and quite a few things have changed. The big change is obviously the bags. They have switched from strings and strings and strings of small bags to one bag, which is resealable, and it is numbered and it is labelled. So a lot faster when you're kitting up and checking that you've got them. So this is what I said, 33 colours. In the new kits, you'll still get this picture. The kits are still the same, but the packaging is different. The canvas now has the wavy edges, but apart from that, the canvas is pretty much the same. But it just means that if you look on the site, anything that you buy now will have resealable bags. If you are new to diamond painting and you don't have any kind of storage system, those bags are very, very easy to work with. You don't have to label them, number them, it's already done. You just open the bag, pour out some drills, use what you need, pour them back, reseal the bag, take your next colour. Whereas with the old one, you had to cut all these little bags open, you had to count them. You saw how long it took to count 64. In the time it took me to do that, you could probably, with the new kits, have checked your whole kit. You're just looking for bags number 1 to 33. So you just go through them, 1 to 33, yep, got them, done. Nice and easy. The new tweezers as well in the new kits are definitely a lot better than the tweezers that they used to supply, these silver ones. For me, they're just too flimsy. You have to put a fair bit of pressure on them to get them to actually pick up a drill, and because you put a lot of pressure on them, if the drill moves slightly at all, it'll ping off and disappear. So the new kits got much better tweezers if you want to try. A lot of people still use pens. I mean, a lot of people, I'd say the majority of people use pens, but if you want to give tweezers a try, the ones that you get now are much better than the tin ones. And that's pretty much it. As I said, the drills as well have been upgraded. Looking at them, it's hard to tell. They look really good. They don't have a little dimple in the bottom, they're nice and flat, which is making me think it may actually be the newer drills, but I won't find out until I actually start diamond painting. And all I need to do is find an area and do a tiny little bit of checkerboard with the light pad underneath, and I'll know straight away if it's the new drills, because the new drills fit really well together. They're not that tight that they start to pop up or anything, but they fit very, very well. And with the light pad you'll see that very quickly. So yeah, I'm curious now to whether these are the new drills or not. Anyway, yeah, this is a future project. As I said, hopefully it'll be done before Christmas, fingers crossed. If not, it'll be next Christmas. But that's it. So I'll put a link to the actual kit where you can see the 5 snowmen, and if you're interested, you'll be able to get it from the Home Craftology website. I will also put a link to the Home Craftology website so you can have a browse and see what else they have. They have a lot of diamond paintings, a lot of different subjects like landscapes and vehicles and flowers and just different things. So hopefully you will find something that you like. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, as always, please subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you may catch me live on YouTube Live. I do random lives, it's just really when I can fit it in. I don't have set days and times, and you can drop in, see what I'm working on, and talk about diamond painting or talk about pretty much anything really. It just gives me a chance to get to know other diamond painters a bit better, people all around the world, and maybe learn a little bit about where you live. I'm originally from Scotland, and I moved to Copenhagen in 2012, so I've been here for 10 years now. And sometimes I go out and do YouTube lives walking around Copenhagen, letting people see the city and why they call it wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. So again, if you're interested in that, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you'll get a little message when I go live or when a new video comes up. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.